Morning, everybody. Sorry it's 2 minutes before the open. I got kind of stuck trying to buy something online here. Got to buy a motor for a car. Not an engine motor, but a fan motor. Anyways, welcome ABC Trader. We'll start in a few seconds. I'll switch it to the intro about the risk disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. Anything you do is on your own dime, and we'll start from there. And I'll start up in just a couple of minutes here. Alrighty, let's get going here, guys. Oh, my video is a little low. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at actually my YouTube video versus live. Sorry, guys. Mike here, and let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures and see exactly what's going to happen. We're going to start doing a top-down approach again. Well, we're getting to the top, and there's a really big squeeze happening on right now. But I really don't want to get into it right now. It's so volatile. And I'm going to be actually asking for some advice for you guys. We're almost at 50%. And what I need actually for your education, my education, if you own the software, I want you to guys start recording delta. Yesterday, actually, I had the two losses and I wrapped up almost break even. I was actually down just $60. It was just dogging all day. And but I wanted to try to stay in the green, but it didn't happen. It is what it is. And let me just see something here. Are we going to be on the major sell-off? No, I'm going to wait till 8 o'clock. I'll let it crash. Okay. So yeah, I'll tell you why we're going to try to figure out this delta. It's kind of interesting. I've noticed it in the last cycle, and I'm saying maybe we could figure out when that when we're getting to that peak before the sell-off that's happening right now. Like, we always look at curves and, you know, the compression and all this stuff. But I'm looking at delta at the same time, and it was really interesting. But anyways, let's take a look at the daily chart. Looks like she's trying to squeeze down. We'll go to the, I went to a 60-minute chart. And as you can see, she's going to push down. Hopefully, let me see, what's her times? 5 to 5. I don't want to, I'll let them punch through that. That's just too much stuff. Okay, so they're doing an aggressive sell-off right now. No, I'm not going to do my habit. I'm trading live here, so I can't trade and concentrate at the same time. Okay, so what we're going to look for is probably a pull down. Looks like from 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock we have a selling opportunity. So what we might have to see is at 9:54 or at quarter after 10 is our next big sell-off wave. The only bad thing that's happening, and I'm going to switch over to the original chart. See, this is following this pattern, and that just drives me nuts because I really want to do this. But this looks like at 9:54, I'll let them do that major sell-off, and we'll take a look where the previous support and resistance is, and maybe at around 10 o'clock we can buy in and let it work its way back for the next hour back to 11, and then another sell-off. So So we might get these nice Z patterns or Z patterns. Okay? So we'll let them do this crazy sell-off. Okay? Now let's go back to this chart and let's just finish up here. So they're doing that big sell-off. And as you can see, we actually broke on a 1 minute chart. Really, wow, that is aggressive. Look how many points that was. 1535, 14. It was actually a $2,000 move within a. Wow, look at this range. That's insane. Wow, what a sell-off. Now let's see where they are. Let's see if we can get down to here and here. Okay, let them do that pullback and go for the second attempt. Now, the reason why I started this chart, and this is one of the things I want to show you. Let's see if it actually hit it. Almost. There's an indicator, and this is the other education I wanted to try to give you today. I didn't expect this spike down. Is if you get, are any of you guys familiar? I better put my speech chat on. I'm not hearing anybody. Good morning, everybody. Another Big Top. Morning all. Another combine completed today. Congratulations, Big Top. Congratulations. I like to hear that. So, does anybody understand square 9? And I'll let this run until 10 o'clock and see where we are. 937, no, 934 bounce back. Okay. Let's see if anybody understands what square 9 is. And then we're going to get into it and I'll show you what it is. Get a Microsoft, I'll do search here. Excel. There we go. I hate this when it does this. Ever since I updated it. Okay. I want to give you some education so you understand what square 9 is. Okay, I'm going to put these numbers around really quickly. The square root of 9 is 3. That is correct. That is correct. But what square 9 is in trading, and it was actually through, I think it was D.W. Gann as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's correct. Now I'm going to show you what it is so you can understand the power of Gann and the power of square 9. This, technically, what I'm doing here is, in a weird sense, I think it was, whoops, the Egyptian, I think it was the Egyptian mathematics table. And so what did it, if you look at this, I'm putting these numbers, I'm going to do one more loop here. And this correlates with trading, and you'll see why. And it's really weird. And this is the Pandora's box we're going through here. Good enough. Now, if you look at some of these lines here, is we know you said, Isham said the root of 9 is 3, which is right here. Okay? The root of 5 is 25, is right here. And if I keep on going around, the root of 7 will be 49. And as you can see, there is a line. If you see this line going across. Look at this. The square root of 2 is 4. Square root of 4 is 16. And if I made this wider and wider and wider, guys, all the way through, it will be these crazy lines. And you're going to say, okay, who cares? Well, when you look at trading and numbers, what they do in the stock market as well, and I'm going to show you with the square 9 lines. For some reason, they like bouncing off certain numbers. So it doesn't matter if it's currencies. It doesn't matter if it's the NQ. It doesn't matter if it's YM. They'll break through and bounce. And this is what I'm going to show you. So when I was doing research, like I was talking this Pandora's box, I've done tons of research myself. Where this dotted line is this dotted line and this dotted line was, I said, what price level are we? Let's open this up a bit. Let's see where we are. Well, hopefully I'm on the right page here first. Yeah, I'm on the right page. Where this dotted line, this dotted line, and this dotted line is, I said, okay, what was our, in that time of day, what was our price level? And then I started doing my square 9 calculations. And so if you see every little dotted line here and here, here are different angles on that Egyptian square 9 calendar. But if we go back, and I had it earlier in the day, what you will notice, they will vibrate at these levels. And I still don't understand why they do. See how they hit it right on the line? And Jose says, well, you can draw a line anywhere. True. But when you start getting support and resistance minus our areas, you can see areas where it likes to play over and over again. And these are the square 9 numbers. So this morning I was on my walk, and what I want to do is, I'm just curious, and this is in theory. You know how I always say trade top of the hour? Because when we get those perfect swings on top of the hour, for example, 8 o'clock here, look at this, is top of the hour. Are we in a GAN zone for support and resistance? So at 9 o'clock, minus all this chop, can we find, if we're trading on top of the hour, it could be in the middle of the hour, I don't know yet, I'm going to do some more research on it, that, okay, we know we're at the 9:30 open. So we'll at, and we hit a market maker line here, which is really close, ironically enough. Look at this market maker line and the scan pan line, really close. Let me see, where are we at? 15 minutes in. So at the top of the hour, can we get in that zone? And what I want to show you guys, because I don't want to really look at the market till top of the hour. This is all I want to teach you guys, is top of the hour trading, because once you start doing it more and more consistently, you can trade lefts, and then we can look at support and resistance levels. Like yesterday was just crap for me, and but that's okay. That's the way of the market. I'd rather have just not trade less and make more. So, but you know what the ironic thing is when I see a GAN square 9 fine, or no, or a square 9 number, in correlation with a market maker number, in correlation of a stop out, because that was a swing, an actual swing from how long ago? From 5 yesterday. Are there correlations? I have no idea. But I want you to put that in your memory banks, because I've done a lot of studies on GAN and just the natural harmonics. So what I'm looking at now, since we're on this chart, now we have a major sell-off. Now, if at top of the hour, 9:41, we're at 9:41, if top of the hour, hopefully around 10:05, or maybe looks like 10:11, if we can pull back, see where this institution line, I call it, or if we can pull back into a nice sweet spot right here, this could probably be our sell-off. This would be a really nice. I've been waiting for my day trend line, guys. It's been too many days, and once they start hitting, they hit 3 or 4 times in a row, and then you just sit and watch. It's beautiful. So, but let's go through the other charts right now and see exactly what's happening. I'll try to correlate it with volume. We'll try to correlate with a number of things. Does that make sense, what I was trying to show you on these GAN lines? Okay, there's our first bounce. Let me see where it could go. 13,290. You know what? Let's go like this. Let's see where the market maker is. How many levels are there? We already tapped this level right on the money on the market maker. This was the first breakdown. 13,400. Okay, perfect, guys. And Heinz or Leonard, you got the sound files, I presume, right? I think that's what was on the message. If you guys want sound bites, I gave you the link on the Discord. It's actually at my website. I was trying to upload it, but Discord wouldn't allow me to upload that file, so I put the link there. Okay, let's go through these other charts here. So we've got the 60-minute there. First wave, bounce back, get right in the zone, and let's see what the price action is. And then what we're going to do is, I got to find my other charts here. Hopefully my volume chart can shut down here. Move this. There it is. Let's transition. Here's my OBS. There we go. Now, this is what I was getting at, guys. I opened it right up here. I watched all day and I was fighting for these stupid top of the hour moves. So I got my top of the hour at, I think it was at 1 o'clock finally. This one drop off I finally got from those ugly trades from yesterday. And yeah, see, this is what I want to see. Come on, just push it up right in this zone. But what I've noticed, and this is what I want you guys, what I was saying want you to learn, is we should, because we are on a buy side. See, yesterday or 2 days ago was 3,600 contracts right here. Well, yesterday we got up as high as 7,000 contracts. So they kept on pushing it. And what I'm thinking, if we know that, and we could record saying what was the net delta for the day, what was the next delta, then we know when they're contract heavy before the sell-off. And so currently right now they're at negative 900. So they might be just offloading a little bit. And we know from yesterday's support and resistance, just looking at volume, they pushed it that hard. And this was, here's our yesterday's market open. I know they probably won't go that far, but you can see where support and resistance is here at 4 o'clock. So if they do push it up, let's say, to our sweet spot, hopefully at top of the hour, we can look at what our volumetrics is and see if it just goes like this to turn around to get in our trade, and then write it down as hard as we can. Maybe we can get to this level right here. And then what we'll do is we correlate it with our, if you use 15-second charts, or if you use your 1-minute charts, you use whatever you guys trade with. And that's what I'm going to look for. Now, hopefully it wasn't a fake out, because look at this. This day trend lasted February 1st. What's the date today now? We're February what? 3rd. A 2-day run. Isn't that beautiful, guys? A 2-day run for it to finally say we're done. So we're early enough on the day trend reversal. And this day trend reversal, you guys, you got to remember, it's a 10-minute day trend analysis. So when I created it originally, and then Isham, once again, wanted a panel, and it kind of made sense. I didn't really think about it at the time. So I'm going to add a panel here. So now we could see how the day trend is changing. So 15 minutes still bullish. 8 hours, see, it's still negative, and the daily is still negative in the day trend. So when we're looking at this thing's creeping up slowly. So we're getting to that point. So what we need is, if you can see the deltas dropping down, this is pushing up, and this was our snap, these boxes. Here was our initial snap at, probably at, what is this, 9:30, of course. And they're still trying to push it up. But we just got to wait, hopefully, to hear, or we're going to watch at top of the hour. Now, what this indicator is, I'm just testing it. I actually designed it for something else a long time ago. This is for guys that like Renko bars or uni Renko bars. And I want to see if there's any correlations on the crossover for going up to down, down to up. So I won't get into this yet. I'm seeing if it will work. Right now, up, sell off. We're still in a sell off yet, so I'll see if it's going to work. So I won't get into that yet. And so all we're doing is we're just going to be patient, wait. We got about 15 minutes. We'll also take a look at, I'm going to switch this chart over. Let's see what it looks like. Where they're bouncing. 50%, okay. See, we were really close to that zone here. So 1408, 89, okay. So they did their original sell. If you guys want to try to go from, and we're almost at, from the top to the bottom. What I'm talking about is in the first 15 minutes on the levels indicator, we have a correlation to here, or fib target 1, which would be 50, 40, oh, quite a bit. That's a big run. It's a wide gap today, guys. So we'll just wait. We'll see if it can do a really good punch up within this zone. This is what we love to see, because this is what I call, like I said, once again, kind of a banker's candle. They punch it really fast. They'll come back within this zone here. It looks like market open is literally right here, which I am actually kind of interested in, because if we take control 3 here, right there, see where volume point of controls is right in that sweet spot, guys. So that's perfect. Now if we can get in there. So I think this is probably the area of interest we would like to see. But we'll see on top of the hour. If she starts pushing hard on top of the hour, then we'll have to, maybe I might have to jump it. Just give it time. It could be another even an hour from, because it shows there's a 10:55 sell signal, which, or I'm saying 11 o'clock, I guess. And that could be our 11 o'clock sell off. We don't know yet. And let's take a look at what the schematics are showing. It's reversed. Well, it looks like it's supposed to be an all-day. If it is, it's an all-day sell-off. So we got to get below this line here. Then I'll be interested. Then they can punch and punch and punch. Righty. And that's it for now. Now it's just a waiting game. Are there any other questions, guys? That, let me see, do I need that chart? No, I don't need it. It's a 5-minute. Wow, what an ugly morning startup. 1 minute NQ baseline. Perfect, guys, you got her downloaded. Big top. Another combine complete. Maybe we should get, let me transition this. Maybe we should get big top, have a hired big top trading strategy. So if people need to get their combine completed, pay big top and he'll get you funded. And then after that, you might have to pay him a commission as well. Excellent, big top. So since you're completed combine, what was your methodology for to create a profile, Heinz? All you have to do is press Control CTRL number 3 and just drag it, and you can create your profile on the fly. It is from the NinjaTrader package. Big Top's a little quiet. we want to know what his methodology was. Is it so? Everybody likes to learn. That's the reason why I'm bugging you. Because I want everybody to succeed here. So But this is what I'm looking at right now. I want to get right in this zone here and see how it's creeping slowly. Actually the best trade, guys, is right here. We can get on that yellow and it starts, you can see it start turning. That's my favorite one. That's the one that takes the deepest, the biggest push. So we'll see. And right now I'm not interested because I'm looking at all this ugliness. See, this is what they do. Us retail traders. We'll knock you out. 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 Okay, we took your money. We quit. And then all of a sudden it goes. So we'll wait for them to do all this vibration. A lot of volume here. I'll type it on. You can see the screen. Okay. Let's see if you can see this. Now my computer's going to lock up for just changing a font size. Of course, CTRL3. There we go. Right here, Control 3. That's the one. That's the one you need. Okay, so, oh, and one other thing I do sometimes, and I've noticed this too, if you put a horizontal line on your delta, like that, so it's about 1,000 contracts, and see if they creep up slowly. Now look at this crazy thing. There's your delta there. See, bounce once, bounce twice, go. Even on delta, there's a support and resistance. What was it yesterday? Was it that one yesterday I was watching? And then what you'll notice is, even when it's getting to the top, on a, let's say a big bull run, see how it tapped off here again? That's a full day, guys, remember. So they'll also do it on delta. So when we're looking at it today, delta push down. Now our question is, are they going to tap off at the top of the hour here? Or are they going to push it up to here and drop it again? And you can see where a lot of the, oh, that's right at the zero line. So they weren't pushing that much. They only did 1,000 contracts up and 1,500 contracts down. So it's quite interesting. And now let's bring that down. I'm going to start recording daily delta. I'm really curious if we can use a daily delta algorithm to know which days that they want to start. We look at our support and resistance in as well. And there we go. We're getting close to that zone. Now let's see what happens here. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm really curious. Are we top of the hour? No, we got 3 minutes to the top of the hour, guys. Perfect. 509 to 500. And then what I'm going to do, let's take a look. I want to see my 15-second chart for myself. 4 range is pushing aggressively. Oh, I should show you the 4 range as well. And we are, where's my 5th? There it is. Oh, even 15 seconds is starting to ding. Perfect. Okay, they're breaking through that first zone. Now let's see if they can get to this one right here. This is the one that I was talking about earlier. So we're watching price action on the first one, see if it fails. So they want to push it up a little deeper. We're on the right chart, yeah. Let it push. We're at top. We're at 2 minutes to top the hour. The only thing I don't like is I wish this was at a peak color. So if it keeps on pushing aggressively, we might be able to get a really good peak color for the reversal. So let's see what happens. Our the other thing, see, we're at 0.15, 0.16. We were negative all day today. Now they're pushing a little bit positive. I should have recorded what that was at the beginning, but then again, I got on my computer a little late. And then what else we can do is we could see where this delta is on that zone. So look at that. That's where support and resistance is, all that volume. So we're getting close. And the other interesting thing is, look at that, it's right on the baseline. Baseline center. Okay, now let's see. Going to be tapping 9, it's at 9:30. I wonder if that's market open price. A lot of delta right in the bottom. See how aggressive this delta is? So they're at 277. We said it was around 1500 on the top of the delta. So let's go up here. So they're breaking that zone. Put it here. Down. Okay, we're in our sweet spot now. Now let's see if it breaks through. Look at that knee-jerk reaction, guys. You know what I'll do, just in case? I'm going to put a sell stop if I'm wrong right here. Just in case. But look how it literally hit the volume point of control right into the day trend area. I would like to see it push a little bit more so I can get a better position. And the other interesting thing is, oh, it is there. Should I get in? Is it top of the hour? It is top of the hour. Okay. We'll let them do one more punch at so about 4 after, 5 after. Then see if they can get its double attempt. If not, we're going to have to take this ride down. Delta high was 417, so they did do an aggressive sell-off. Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm in it. Hopefully I'm correct. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see how... This would be the ultimate here, but we don't know. It's quite volatile right now. I really wanted to get it up here, but we'll see what happens.
You know what? Those big black and yellow birds, you know what they did? They snapped off the
and if I have to close, because it is too volatile, if I have to close, I'll wait for the second phase and the third phase. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to try it again, second attempt.
One missing. There were 2 of them, and I can't find the third one.
I might have to do one more short here. Don't like it. $500 already. Wow. If I lose 1,000, I'll have to shut her down. Oh, look at this. It turned day trade green. Go figure. Let's see. Let him tap it again. Bring her down. One more time. So I really like the zone here. We do have a green bar here, so. If not, I'll just shut her down and do it again. $240, $260, $280. Keep on going down. Here we go. Push her down one more time, guys. I was in the sweet spot, but just a little too low. If it's 2 days of losses, then I'll have to shut her down again and then try to recoup my losses after here. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, they're in that sweet spot, so let them push it down. If not, I'll take my trade from here. Come on, guys.
Cold this morning?
No, it's not bad. See, it's playing right in that 60 zone. And we are at what top of the hour? 10 contracts, so they're just peeking out there anyways. So we are at 10:04, 10:05. Let's see the turnaround time. 10:05 to 11 o'clock. Let's do it. Here we go. Morning, Oli. How are you doing? Okay, so I'll have to shut this. Yeah, it's possible. Okay. Yeah, that's no problem. I'll see you soon then. Okay, bye. Okay, let's see if this thing will still punch down. Since that knee-jerk reaction, first one, second one, let's push her down here. She's working its way down. The issue with the Nasdaq is why is it green? Which system am I using? Let me just check something on my indicators here while this thing's fighting. I don't know why it's going green. I have to find out which indicator I have on here that's doing it. But as you can see how she's fighting right now, she's playing on the zone here. We hit that. This is the trade I wanted, but I should have got it up here, which it literally tapped once, twice. And she'll come down to here, and our goal could be, if it really does work, if it does a big drop, somewhere right around there. That's what I like to see. And as you can see, the green happened. Now we're starting to get the peak of the top of the hour. This is the one I was saying before. I should have gone a little early on that knee-jerk reaction, which it bounced like crazy. Now we got that blue, and now we can hopefully get 3 or 4 bars of volume, pushing it down for profitability. Oh, it's rich on the blood, though. So we're at 200. Let's see if I can get the maybe even 400. Since I got that stupid phone call, now I gotta go. Keep on going. Keep on pushing it. Done. See if I can hit 300. How much volume do we have here? 2,000, 280, 270, 293. Done. Sorry, guys. I got to shut this down early. I got that phone call. It's, there's a guy named, I'll show you what I'm doing. Darn it. And it's going to be a runner today, too. It's, let me show you here. Okay. Sorry for the education. You saw me make the 300. I got that money back from yesterday, plus some. So what I want to show you is I'm on a committee that I started. I didn't start the committee, but I started this website called Masland Donativos, and our goal is to get children like these into doctors or education so they can pay it forward, because this country there's a lot of issues. Anyways, there's one person. His name is, I can't remember his name. Oh, maybe true. Gibral or Ramirez, I think is. Let's think, guys. Boxer. Let me see here. Maybe it's Boxer. Right here. Nope, different guy. But anyways, he's a boxer. And he's actually from that little community center that I work on. And we're trying to meet him because he's really doing a promotion, trying to get this community center active, because we need about $30,000 in order to, because of this stupid COVID thing. So I got to shut down early, guys. I apologize. I've been working on this thing for quite a while, but what I want to reiterate is we waited till top of the hour. You saw me take quite a bit of heat, and I didn't like that. But you could tell it literally went in this day trend. I should have maybe put a limit order right here, and I would have been really rich. I didn't expect it to bounce that hard and bounce up on the second bounce, but it, as you could see, everything lined up. 1, 2, 3, drop off. And now she's going to probably drop. Okay, guys? And the thing, what I want to show you is, the other thing I want to show you is, before I have to go, is this delta. If you guys have time in your hands, is start at the end of the day. I'm going to start going back. I'll put in probably 20 days. I want to like to get about a month's worth, maybe 2 months, and let's see if we can find any correlation saying, well, maybe we can find what an average is, 7,500 contracts, and saying, away we go. See, there you go. She's going to go. The days when they have to call. Anyways, other than that, I'm going to take off here. Congratulations once again, Big Top, if you're still online, for passing the combine, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, just make sure